Okay. Thanks so much, guys. Uh, Today with yet another documentation. It's been quite long. I have not been posted, but I was gathering some vital information for you. So let's move on. Agriculture is both art and science. That's how we used to define it while we were in school. But in the real life, that's when we can know what is the difference between the art and the science. Art is something you do it, you create it by yourself. Then science is when nature define it. Because science, sometimes you may not have that capacity to control because it's nature that control it. But when you come to art, you have the capacity to control what is required. Now, as your orator, as your mentor, I do it here practically, both the science and the art. And this, we are doing it through improvised technique. So keep watching, keep sharing the information. This is the only way we can enlighten the generations, because real knowledge doesn't come from school. Real knowledge comes from the ground, and it is the ground that can traverse anything that comes your way. Yeah, let's move on. Here I want to talk something not so much unique, but previous documentation I have talked a little of synchronization, and I told you synchronization is just by scientific name, but in layman's language, synchronization is just to induce an animal to come into heat the time you want it to be. Yeah, that's simple. You induce an animal to come on heat, or you make it to be served the time you want it to be served. That's when you can plan for kidding. If it's for cow, you can plan for calving. If it's for goats, you can plan for kidding. If it's for chicken, you can plan for your chick. That's why you can see these guys from Ken Chick and these other sources where they produce chicks. They produce millions and millions of chicks at a time. The time you want it to start, that's when they can gauge their productivity and offer the service the time you want it. Yeah, that's how simple it is to synchronize. And remember, when you are handling animals, sometimes as a farmer, you have to be ruthless. Don't just be kind to those animals. They will drive you. You need to be ruthless at times, because that's when they can respect you. Otherwise, they will have an ego. They will have that tendency of rejecting what you want if you are too kind to them. Yeah. And I'm not saying like you have to be so much ruthless to your animals to an extent that uh, they don't they don't value. No, you have to trigger them the way you want them to be. Yeah, so that they have to love you when it is required, and they have to hate you when it is required, when it necessitates. So That's how simple it is. Synchronization you gauge for your kidding. For example, for my kids here, for my goats, I only have 7 mother goats, and as at now, all of them have paturated. So with me, I have almost 9 kids within my vicinity. And you may think like they were born by same mother. No, it is not. It is not that way. They were. They have different mothers. It's only that some of them have twins and some have single. So for that case, that is all it means when we say synchronization. This knowledge should be passed to generations, and if in case you want to know what it is to synchronize your goals to come on heat or to be served at the time you want it, you can just call me, because explaining to you how it is a bit complicated, but doing it for you is so simple, so simple. Yeah, so that's how it is, how easy it is. Dealing with English. Farmers, we are not good at English, but all the same, we are trying our best to be. But we are trying our best to be good orators, good mentors. Yeah. So keep sharing this information. That's how we grow. We want agriculture be good.